Hello YouTube, my name's GX and welcome to my channel. I have decided to do something slightly different with today's content, but something I wish I had when I first started playing Call of Duty. When you start out in any new hobby, the language and phrases being used can be overwhelming, confusing, and often quite embarrassing when it comes to inquiring about what they mean. But don't worry, I have got you covered. Today I will be sharing some exclusive COD phrases, some useful COD phrases, and some phrases used throughout the entire gaming scene to help you on your journey. So if you are brand new to Call of Duty, want to learn something new, or just want to confirm what you already knew, stick around for the Thesaurus of Call of Duty. Part 1. TTK. TTK means time to kill and refers to the amount of time it takes to kill an enemy in the game. It can also refer to the amount of time it takes a particular weapon to kill an enemy. You may hear, the new SMG has a fast TTK. This would refer to a particular SMG killing enemies very quickly. You may also hear things like, the TTK is too fast this season. This would refer to the overall time to kill, spreading over all weapons. The overall TTK of a Call of Duty title has a massive impact on the pace of the game and determines the way the majority of players approach gunfights. Meta. Meta is now becoming a very popular term, and depending on the context can mean different things, but in the gaming community it means most effective tactics available and can be applied to almost anything that is thought to be the best way to do something. For example, an attachment on a gun could be meta. A perk or playstyle could be meta. Nowadays it's even used to complement individual players, referring to them as the meta. Some dispute the origin of the word, but it does literally mean most effective tactic available. Buff, nerf, balancing, balanced. I have put these three words together because they are usually found in the same sentence and each word is a response to the other. A buff is when the game developers make a change to an in-game item to make it more effective and therefore more desirable. Buff equals better. A nerf is when the developers make a change to an in-game item to make it weaker and therefore less effective and less desirable. Nerf equals worse. But why make something worse? Well, it all comes down to balancing. Balancing is the action of the developers making these changes and serves the purpose of maintaining the overall TTK whilst keeping the game fair and at the same time competitive. And as you can imagine, this is a complicated balancing act. If we were to put these terms in a sentence, it would sound something like this. They nerfed the Vel 46 and buffed the Mini back. This game feels more balanced now. Or alternatively, they buffed the Vel 46 again and nerfed the Mini back. This game is so unbalanced. I will now go through a few abbreviations used throughout the esports community. CQC, Close Quarter Combat. MNK, Mouse and Keyboard. FPS, First Person Shooter. And can also mean frames per second. AFK, away from keyboard. So I think that's all for today's lesson. I hope you found that helpful. If I'm mistaken with anything, please let me know in the comments, or if you have any other phrases you are not sure about but would like to know, please write it in the comments. Anyway, peace and love, and I will see you in part 2 where I will be breaking down some more Call of Duty jargon. Goodbye.